and welcome to this week's episode of Ordinary Extraordinary. I'm your host, Karen O'Sullivan, and today I have a wonderful guest with me. I have Niamh. Niamh is a travel entrepreneur. So hi Niamh, and you're very welcome to this week's episode.
Hi Karen, thanks for having me. It's my first time ever on a podcast, so this is really exciting and a little bit outside my comfort zone, but sure look, we'll give it a bash.
And what better place than in the lovely Fountains Town, out in nature with the waves and everything else. Fantastic. So Niamh, for people who don't know you, how would you like to introduce yourself to them?
So I am an accountant by profession, and I also have a background in business and hotel management, and I've pivoted into the travel industry. So I am a travel entrepreneur. I do essentially two things. I help create experiences for corporate travelers, luxury travelers, honeymoon travel, you name it. But I also help people earn flexible income from the travel industry.
Okay, that sounds exciting. So Niamh, what brought you into that area actually?
I am travel obsessed. I always have been. It's part of my life. I don't know a life without travel. I suppose it's always something, like I've lived abroad, I've travelled abroad. I'm always thinking about travel, I'm always talking about travel. And I suppose I came across this opportunity on Instagram.
Instagram, no way, okay.
Yeah.
So socials, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so an ad popped up on my Instagram about commission built into travel and how you could earn it, and I went, absolutely genius, why is this not a business model already? I suppose because I understood the travel industry worked on a commission basis, because from a business perspective, but also from hospitality, I worked on all the departments in hotels, including front office. I kickstarted my career in finance in hotels, so I actually used to pay out commission to the agencies and stuff, and I also cross-trained with the sales team as well. So I was like, this is genius, like I'm already traveling, why wouldn't I make money on something I'm already doing? Okay. And then I was busy at the time, so I didn't actually really do much about it. I kind of sat on the opportunity for a couple of months. I was still engaging with the person on Instagram, and I was like, I'm definitely doing it, it's just right now I'm really busy. And then the time came where I was like, I need to look at this, and then I delved into it, and I saw this is a handy side hustle on the side. Like, the travel industry is booming, everybody travels, it's the best industry in the world. And I went to a travel conference in Sorrento in Italy, and I didn't know anyone, and I had the best time. It was so much fun. And then on a whim, I actually went to another training in London on the marketing side of business.
Cool.
And that's when it really clicked, and I saw the opportunity and how massive it was. And I was like, oh my god, do you ever get that feeling you're in the right place at the right time?
Love it, absolutely.
I was like, oh my god, I literally couldn't believe it. I was like, that I discovered this. I was like, this is incredible.
That sounds amazing. It's like serendipity moment or whatever, and just alignment and all that. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
And to be honest, even just listening to you there, chatting about it and seeing stuff you do, you can tell that you're totally passionate about it, and it's
it's literally the dream. I suppose I've always wanted my own business, and I always wanted to work in the travel industry. So it's just weird how it just all fell into place.
And that's really good,
And it's kind of a way that I can bring all my skills from business, finance, hospitality, living abroad, travel, all in one, in kind of meaningful way where I can help people as well. Because I suppose in finance I didn't really feel fulfilled.
Yeah, not fully.
I didn't feel like I was helping people really. You're making rich people rich. At the end of the day, obviously you're helping within the job and different people and stuff like that. But it's the owners, it's wealthy people that you're helping. And I suppose with this, I can actually help people create extra income. And I suppose as an accountant as well, I'm very passionate about helping people have financial freedom.
That's cool.
And financial security, because I think money worries it creates stress. And everybody talks about mental health and gut health and stuff like that, but get to the root cause. If you're worried about money, that's going to affect your health.
Yeah, it's going to have a knock-on effect.
It's going to have a knock-on effect, and on relationships as well. It just puts strain on people. And I think people don't really feel comfortable talking about money.
Yeah.
You so talk about money, but there's a mentality it's about greed, but it's not. It's options. It's having that financial options and freedom, and I think everybody's feeling the pinch right now.
Yeah. So it's a matter of really getting focused and being able to live the life do you want to live, I suppose, really, isn't it? Without being under burdens or pressures, and you can enjoy it and stuff like that.
Life is for living, do you know what I mean?
Life is for living, absolutely. And then even just the free stuff, as you say, just getting out here, getting into nature, and the sun's out and all. We couldn't even time it better. We've got the sun and all.
Absolutely.
But so when you were doing, I suppose historically when you were doing more the business environment and all the rest of it from a work perspective, was that more your 9 to 5 average kind of sort of day-to-day stuff, we'd say, before the freedom and flexibility to do more, I suppose?
So I started working in finance and hotels, and then I did a graduate program with Lambia. So
Very cool.
I was very fortunate with them as well. I got to move all over the place. So I worked with them in Waterford, Dublin, then I went overseas. I went over to the States for a couple of years.
Class, yeah.
So I got to live in Chicago
You
for a
got to
couple of
travel with
years.
that too.
Absolutely, my favourite city.
Nice.
And then I went to California for a secondment as well.
Amazing.
And I got a lot of work trips in as well, like in go to Idaho and Madison and Wisconsin and stuff on work trips. So I was a queen of leisure.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, and like I'd always like try and get in like a weekend there added on in the middle of it or something. So yeah,
It's really
like,
cool.
yeah, like I really appreciated getting those opportunities to live abroad. Like I remember being in California and being like pinching myself, being like, I actually can't believe I get to live here. Like
That sounds
so
like literally
it was-
living the dream.
Yeah, I was very very lucky. Like with hospitality and finance are two careers that you can travel the world with.
Sounds nice, yeah. So you're
it's
always
very
kind of
lucky.
into travel, I suppose, on some level anyway, clearly
Oh
as
yeah,
well. Even
absolutely. And even with college as well, I did a placement when I was 19 in Luxembourg.
nice, Luxembourg as well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's mad. You just you feel so young and you're just shoved into the work where like you have a job and that's it. Like I was moving to a country where I wasn't fluent in the language, and like you learned a lot at such a young age doing that.
Very cool.
It really did stand to me. Like
So that's going to be an interesting question. Before you went into the realm of setting up your own business, we'd say, in the travel area and all that, what was the highlight before that? And it's kind of a tough question because you've had so many highlights, I'd say, but what was the highlight? What place, what experience, anything that
it's
stood out?
just living in Chicago.
Living in
Yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
okay. That's
But I
cool.
also I loved living in London as well. Like
Nice, yeah.
I suppose my 20s, like they're kind of like the two key memories is like London and Chicago. Like even when I lived in the States, I was back to London like a couple times a year, like twice a year maybe. It's like my friends there, and I just regularly visit London. So they're just kind of two cities that I suppose I kind of grew up in, really. Kind of
sounds
like
cool,
you
yeah.
know, yeah, they'll always kind of be places that'll have a little piece of my heart.
Amazing. And then when you eventually decided, I suppose, in a way to bite the bullet and say, you know, I'm going to set up my own stuff now and, you know, kind of do something you're passionate about and just make it into your career, if you will, and, you know, the whole thing. Like, yeah, I suppose, like, how long are you doing that now, actually, officially, first?
So I suppose how it happened was I actually got redundancy.
Okay, nice.
And so I was kind of the company was going through changes, and I was like, oh, there could be a redundancy coming up here. I wasn't really sure, but I had actually kind of fainted from I developed GERD and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And I had fainted from that, and so I was kind of like, I need to do something about this. So I did a yoga course. I did a
Okay.
yoga certification course.
Well done, by the way. I did not know you did yoga search, so
Yeah,
that's good.
with Sacred Body Studio, and like I would fully recommend. Like I didn't do it to plan to go teaching, like
Yeah.
anything like that. I was kind of doing it for my own
Of course,
benefits.
yeah.
And like it taught me so much about my own body and different things like that. Like I really, really loved it. So it was during that I discovered the opportunity online. So I was so busy that I didn't actually give it the time of day. And then I finished my yoga course on a Sunday, and I was like, okay, now I need to look into. I thought things had settled at work, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at the mortgage thing now. And then suddenly, like, oh, your job's up for redundancy. And I was
Hey,
like,
right.
but it was
Yeah.
so bizarre because like when I was in the meeting, as soon as I heard the word redundancy, I was like planning mode. I was like, right, I'm going traveling, and I'm setting up my own business. It
Amazing.
just like
Yeah.
that. Before I left the room, I had a plan in place.
That's very efficient.
It was
That
like,
is
I was,
efficiency,
I
gotta
was
say.
kind of like, wow, like, who is this? I was like, it really shocked
Amazing.
me at how much. So it
Yeah.
obviously was something that I needed to do. Like it was in me that I needed to go do this.
Amazing.
So I went off. I kind of looked at the opportunity then, and I was just like, oh, you know, it wasn't something that I was planning to do full term type of thing or anything like that. So I was going traveling. I was like, oh, this party, and I was like, I did lots of hotel visits when I was traveling as
Really
well.
cool, yeah.
And I met up with like, you know, I still have friends across the globe like working in hotels as well. So I met two pals in Dubai, and I met another lad who's 2 years ahead of me in college in Bali. So he gave me the tour of the hotel.
Very cool.
And I got to meet like loads of different friends around the world when I was traveling last year as well, which was so nice. And then I kind of came back, and so there was one thing that happened to me. One of my close friends actually had a minor stroke.
Oh, sorry, okay, that's
Like
a lot,
she's
yeah.
fine, but it's kind of like it's one of those kind of wake up things where you're like, she's like, life is short, and it's like this is exactly what I want to do. It's like so it's like, oh, I'll extend this career break a little bit, and I want to do like different courses and stuff like that, and got involved in a lot of business networking. And I was like, oh my god, I was like the happiest version. I was just like, I was surrounded by like-minded people passionate about what they do, and I just was like, during corporate and people are just in survival mode, like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I want to go back to that.
Yeah, it's like it's not as fulfilling, I suppose. It's just
No.
very
moment, the right place, the right time, and I'm so passionate about having people get involved, because it literally can change your life if you wanted to.
I love that, and in a good way. I'm taking just looking at yourself in it, and that is true, isn't it? I think like one of my own beliefs, and at times I know like it'll be challenged and whatever, but I think like what's meant for you won't pass you by. Everything in the right place, you know, right place, right time, and all that. If something is meant for you, and it's not the right timing, it'll happen when it is. Do you know?
100%,
isn't it?
because like I was actually planning to go traveling in 2020.
Okay, yeah, okay, 2020, if anyone remembers 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and I was bloody devastated.
Of course, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I thought my chance to take time out and go traveling was gone. I was like, oh no,
What will I do?
I
Like,
missed
yeah.
the boat. But like, what I remember, like at the time, I was like, do you know what? I took every chance I possibly could to travel up to that stage, like to extreme measures. Like when I lived in California, I went to Vancouver for the weekend.
Nice.
Like it's mental. Like it's a 3-hour flight. Like I was in San Diego, I drove up to LA, which is a 2-hour drive, to get on a 3-hour flight to go to Vancouver. My flight was delayed, so I didn't get in until 11:30 at night on a Friday, and I was leaving Vancouver at like 4 o'clock on a Sunday. So like a day and a half, I was down to business.
Was it worth it though?
Yeah, absolutely. I had great memories from it, and I still have like jewelry bits from Grenville Market, and like absolutely loved it.
Amazing.
And I was saying like if I hadn't lived in the US, I would have lived in Vancouver. I think
That's really
it's
cool.
such a cool city.
That's amazing. So what I'm hearing from you is definitely like carpe diem, just like seize the day, isn't it? Like just make the most of it.
And I think as well because you just take, you know, we get 25 holidays days in Ireland, but like when I was in Luxembourg, I was in a training contract, so we only got 10 days.
10? Oh no.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit.
And then in the US, I only got 15.
Hey, they
So
don't give
like,
much.
so like every bank holiday I was gone. I was making the most of everything, and even like when I came home as well, I was still like every bank holiday I was always doing stuff, and like literally maximising as much as I possibly could.
Yeah, like what can you do?
Because I worked long hours through the week, so my weekends were like out adventuring, exploring.
Yeah, you're always going to see something new and stuff like that. Because, like, I mean, a lot of people now, and I mean, I know life commitments and whatever, but people might say, oh, I'm driving up the country, whatever, what do you do? Well, I drove up the country, did work, I came back. And that happens at times. Whereas for myself, I'm like, do you know what? If there's local knowledge and somebody tells me about something else, I'm like, for the sake of an extra hour, like, as much as I can, or maybe I'll stay over or whatever. And it's just, do you know what? Do I regret it? No. Am I a bit tired? Sure. But, like, I mean, at least, you know, you're so close to doing something you're not biased for. Why not?
Like you cafe or something. Like,
Yeah,
like
100%.
There's so much exploring you can do on your front door as well. Like you just don't.
Yeah.
You get into a rush.
And a lot of people are in that, aren't they, as well?
Like I did the 12 tips of December last year, and I could have easily come here and done the 12 tips. It would have been grand and handy. But I was like, no. Do you know what? I'm going to do 12 different beaches.
That was inspiring for me. I was like, why didn't I think of that?
And it just makes you kind of, you know, explore. Like I've been to beaches that I hadn't been to in years, and I get to see new beaches and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's just always trying to explore more. And
that's exciting. So like, even I was following that, and I was doing the 12 tips. Was I myself? I was doing the 12 tips again. I was trying to remember in December. But like I was working up the country as well. I was in Dublin, like in different days, and I was like, you know what? After work, I was looking into it, going, wonder where I can dip. Is there a sauna? If it was maybe not safe. And I'm like, okay, there's somewhere, isn't there? Like you just go somewhere else. But yeah, I was kind of going, where is she going next? What is she doing? And then I'm like, oh, where's this cool place? I want to see it. I want to explore it as well. So I'd say the amount of people who are influenced or not aware of what's on the doorstep.
Absolutely. Like there's lots to do with Cork. And
exactly.
So that, you know, I'd left Cork at 18 and I only moved back there at the end of COVID. And so I've been kind of doing a lot more exploring like locally and stuff since I've come home.
It's really cool as well. And there's been a changes, I suppose, like anything as well.
Yeah.
So in your free time, is there free time? I don't know. In your free time, okay, what do you like doing? I'm guessing the sea anyway, nature is definitely one of them, like myself. Like,
love sea swimming, doing a bit of hiking.
Exactly, it's cool.
Out exploring, like literally. Yeah, I'm a bit of a hobby junkie, like, so like horse riding if I can do that. I love boxing and stuff.
Okay, pretty much everything, so like...
Yeah, anything and everything, I'll throw my hands up at it.
So I'm hearing a lot of outdoor stuff, but maybe boxing might be indoor, outdoor, I don't know, it's focus and stuff.
Actually there's a nice little basketball court up the top of Camden if you've...
Never been.
Yeah, it's nice. I only discovered it, I discovered it a couple of years ago.
There you
I was
go.
there for a while.
I might try basketball again. I used to do that years ago.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good, been a while. And are you still doing like the horse riding now and stuff like that yourself?
No, because the riding school is closed, but I try to go when I'm at holidays and stuff like that. I'll try and go when I can.
Fit it in somewhere, explore something different, so like as well.
Yeah. And I saw somebody did a safari recently on horseback, and I cannot get it out of my head.
So that'll be the next thing I was going to be on.
I would absolutely love it. I was like, Yeah. Now I know that's an option. I'm like,
I didn't
that's
know
on my
that was a
bucket
thing.
list.
Like, where is that anyway? It's somewhere abroad, no doubt.
Oh,
So it's
Africa, like
oh, proper,
yeah,
like
yeah.
So in the desert, like with the horses.
Yeah,
No
and
way.
like I'd
That's
love
class.
to do a ranch in Texas. My brother lives in Texas actually.
Okay, very cool. Yeah.
But it's so expensive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pricing.
so expensive.
You'll be looking into it now in marketing, going, how can I lower the price for this? How can I network?
Yeah, I'm like, can I make this into a retreat? Like,
Maybe
yeah,
get a few
yeah.
people hooked in there because,
Yeah.
like, I guarantee people probably don't even realize that's a thing. Like, and
yeah,
you know, as well,
I'm
like,
over in
sounds really
Texas
cool.
again this September.
So basically, I'll be seeing something online with you in like a horse ranch somewhere promoting it.
Hopefully, that would be amazing.
Put that forward.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool. Like, yeah, and even like at that with the sea swimming in the winter as well, like refreshing to say the least.
I know, I love the sea. It's just, and like, I need to put my head under the water. It just not the same hit if you don't put the head under.
100%. For me now as well, like I know some people don't like putting their head underwater or whatever, but
Yeah.
even just lying back and floating in it or lying forward briefly and floating. But for me as well, like I get the extra benefit when it's like just fully under, even if it's the winter, and I know it sounds a bit extreme.
Oh, but I love the waves, like, you know,
Oh, the
straight
waves
into
are
the
the best.
waves.
Like,
It's the best.
literally, I was there with a few friends, was it last weekend, and yeah, we were just like, apparently we were in the water for about over 40 minutes. I don't know, I thought it was about 10 minutes, but so we were told by another friend on the beach, oh, you were there for about 40 minutes or whatever. Time flies when you're having fun, but it's just that sense, as you were saying, like Niamh, of like freedom, isn't it? And just like the inner child and just connecting and just.
And I have
amazing.
I have my surfboard and my kayak as well, so I'm hoping to do more
very
this
cool,
summer.
yeah.
I was so bad last year, but I'm hoping
That's
to
amazing.
get out more now. I need to get out this weekend. I'm gonna start this weekend.
Do you know what? Start as you mean to continue, isn't it? And people come up with excuses. Oh, it's it's too hot, it's too cold, it's sunny, it's this, it's winter. It's like, do you know, obviously do it safely. Like, I'm not saying whatever. But for me, I used to do a lot of kayaking years ago, a lot of paddleboarding, anything to do with nature as well. For me, it's just
Do you have a
overthink it.
kayak?
No, I need one.
If you get a kayak, let me know, because I'm
I'm
always
just
looking
like,
for people to get a kayak.
cool, yeah. Or even a paddleboard, I could like
I
hop
have
along the next.
I have the inflatable paddleboard.
That'll
It's
do.
handy.
That'll be me.
Yeah.
But anything to do with nature like that, just either being on water, being in the water, being near the water,
I know.
and the mountains as well, like that. There's a sense of freedom. And one of the things I love, and I don't know if you've tried this as well yourself, but like waterfalls, if you're like in like swimming near a waterfall.
Yeah, I did lots of when I was traveling last year. It was
Amazing.
so nice.
That is definitely the best as
It's
well.
like a
so
natural massage as well.
it's just
to
so
get right under
like
it.
it's
so
just
good.
the best. And again, full submersion. It's just the only way to do it. People are looking going, well, I don't know, but I know it's definitely the best. And do you have anything, like you do obviously, like you're doing so much, but what is your next ventures, I suppose, if you will? What's the next thing coming up for yourself?
Well, I want to do a bit more traveling around Ireland in the summer.
Nice,
and
okay.
I kind of tend to Ireland during the summer.
When it's warmest.
Yeah, when it's warm, you're trying to get the sunshine.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to the States in September for a couple of weeks.
Nice, okay.
So I have a conference in Florida, and then I'm going
Very
to
cool.
Texas to my brother. I have a neat little niece that I'm dying to get my hands on.
Okay,
She's
congrats,
just born during the week. So,
massive congratulations. They're all exciting times ahead.
Very
So.
excited. And I have a little niece already. She's 2, so I'd like to.
That'll be exciting times now. And maybe getting to the horse ranch with them as well, who's to say?
Well, they'll have their hands full anyway, but it's nice to know what. I actually met a couple in Fiji last year when I was travelling, and they live in Austin. So I actually met them last September, and I'll meet them again this year.
That's really cool, isn't it? How you can connect. Like, the world is so small in one sense, isn't it? Like, really.
And then 2 weeks ago, I actually met an ex-colleague from the States as well. She was over visiting Ireland, and like I'd never met her in person, but I was always working with her through emails and stuff like that. And she saw us travelling, like she's like, oh, I'm going to Cork if you want to meet up. So I met up with her, and she actually lives in Texas. She's not too far away from my brother, so I'm going to meet her again in September when I'm over as well. So like, it's nice to like just have these connections across the world. Just be like, I'm over, trying to meet up. You know, it's so nice.
That's networking to the finest as well, and just connecting, isn't it? Like, definitely where the world is. Like, as I can
and
see,
it's like
so
you might have
small.
touched the person for so long, and then you're like, oh, I'm around, do you want to meet up?
And when it's meant to align, it just aligns. People are available
Exactly.
at the right times again, right people, right place, right location. That's really cool. For people who want to, like, have an interest now and going, do you know what? Yeah, I'd like to get into that whole travel side of things and maybe set up my own business and this and that. Like, what would you say to them now, actually?
Absolutely. Like, if you are traveling, it's an absolute no-brainer. So, like, what I do is I plug people right into the travel industry.
Okay,
so when you're booking travel, you're booking from within the industry.
Very cool.
Because, like, you're earning that thing built commission, because you're literally doing the exact same thing as you do now, except you're going to be earning from it.
That is amazing.
So it's no-brainer.
So you can earn to travel.
You're earning back that built-in commission and stuff like that, but you're part of the industry as well. So like, there's there's advantages of that as well, and you can use your portal then to book your friends, family, make it a business. You're leveraging the systems and experience, and you can build as big or small as you want. But then the beauty of it as well, you can also help people all to do it, and then
Amazing.
that opens up the doors to multiple income streams where you can actually make a recurring income and a willable income. So there's a lot of moms absolutely love it.
I'm just like, why are we all not doing this already? And I do a lot of travel.
It's only new.
Why
It's
am I
new
not
in
doing
Ireland.
this?
It's new in
Okay.
Ireland. Not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, no, this is good. I'll have to have another chat with you about this.
so-
I'll be setting it up
Yeah.
next and going, why am I not doing this?
It's still very new in
Yeah.
Ireland. So yeah, it's an incredible opportunity.
Sounds really good. Okay, and so for people who are listening in now and or watching, going, yeah, I want to do this. I want to get in contact with you and all the rest of it. So, Niamh, what is the best way to get in contact with you? What?
So yeah,
you know.
Instagram and Niamh's Travel Ventures, and or on LinkedIn as well. If
Okay.
you know me in person.
Yeah, well, that's you. or you
Yeah.
see her somewhere like throughout the world. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Probably as well. You never know. And Niamh, like, you know, it's been lovely chatting away to you today. I've really enjoyed it myself, and out in like nature with the
It's so nice
sunshine.
here.
It's just great. And would there be any like key points you'd like people to take from today's message or from today's episode, even if you will?
Always take the trip. You're never going to regret it. You'll regret the ones you don't take. Don't overthink things. Just do the things that excite you and scare you, because they are honestly the best things that you can do. And yeah,
Love that. Things that excite and scare you,
Yeah.
and always take the trip. Okay, that sounds really good. I'm gonna have to book my next trip. After learning so much, honestly, it's just been so amazing. Like out in nature, the whole thing, just incredible. And it's been lovely having you on. Thanks so much again.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's so
Thanks.
lovely
Oh,
to chat.
it's been great. And just a reminder to everyone as well, just that you're all truly extraordinary in your own unique way. And guys, until next time, stay extraordinary. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Aw, thank you.